My name is Erica Carlson. I'm a 150th anniversary professor of physics and astronomy at Purdue University. With quantum materials, we're trying to take these quantum properties that are typically locked away at very tiny length scales, like length scales of an atom. And we want to take those exquisite properties and bring them to the forefront of a material. By material, we just mean some solid hunk of matter. We want to bring those quantum properties to the forefront where we can use them and where we can control them to make great new technologies. With quantum materials, they're actually already applied in several places, but we also expect other great new technologies to come about. So some of the places that they're already applied, for example, is with superconductors. So with superconductors, the electrons inside of the material pair up, and those pairs act like a new particle. In quantum mechanics, particles always have waves associated with them. And inside of a superconductor, those particles that are paired up like that, they all go into the same wave state all the way collectively across the sample, bringing those quantum properties to the forefront. And some of the crazy properties of superconductors include that they can carry electricity, they can carry current without losing any energy. They also expel magnetic fields. So places that they're already applied, for example, are in cases where you need high current density. So if you've had an MRI lately, chances are you used superconducting magnets. They've also been applied to make our cell phone communications clearer. They're also applied in places where you just need very high current density, like in very densely populated cities. And of course, there's always the interest of using them for quantum computing. Now, what kinds of extra technologies will we get in the future? That's extremely hard to predict. But we do expect new technologies to come about because each new class of quantum materials brings with it such fundamentally different properties and such new types of particles that we do know that new technologies will come out. It's a little bit like this. If the inventors are like painters, then my field of quantum materials hands new pigments to the artists. Then they can paint a great new future that no one can really predict. There have been major shifts in the field of quantum materials recently. A prominent example is in quantum computing. There we're trying to take these interesting materials and use them to make the fundamental qubits, quantum bits of a quantum computer. Typical bits in your computer are either 1 or 0. A qubit can be in a superposition of 1 and 0 at the same time. Now, in the early days of quantum computing, when people would talk about the actual hardware, the quantum hardware on which you would run these kind of things, they would always have caveats on their talk saying, well, we don't know if we will ever succeed in making a quantum computer. Well, those days are gone. We have quantum computers now. They're not very big, they're not very powerful yet, but they exist and they're commercially available. You can buy time on quantum computers now.